close the window. Although I'm a bit hot because I'm nervous. Nobody's in here yet. I'll keep looking. No, I won't look at the number, and then I won't know. I wish I didn't see the number of people in here. That way I wouldn't know when somebody comes. I could be talking away and people could be in here and I wouldn't know, and then I wouldn't be awkward. Oh yeah, I want to select a filter. I know how to do this now. There was one I liked. Was it that? It's weird. There was one that I liked. Oh, somebody's in here. Is it this one I liked? I think it's this one. Yep. Are you okay with this filter? Oh, I got to put my glasses on or else I have to go like this to read. Jada, you were here last night. Hi, welcome back. Is this filter okay? Maybe it's a bit weird. Let's talk about brass bound trunk. Well, there's 3 people in here. I'm gonna wait until there are a few more people in. I don't talk a lot, and I'm gonna need lots of beverages. There's 2 people right now. So, I mean, it's not even 4 yet. It's not quite 4. But I'm nervous, so I wanted to start now. Okay. I don't feel cool. Okay. Do you like this filter or this one? This one or the other one? I wish I didn't have to wear my glasses, but I have to. This filter or which one? This one? The one that I just had on before? It's more normal colored, right? Okay. Hi, Wombat of Doom. Patty, right? Patty? Patty? Okay, good. Sometimes I can't remember, or, I know the screen name and I don't always remember the real name. Like my screen name here is Penelope Heaven, but my real name is Nancy. Sometimes people call me Penelope, and I really like that name. That's one of the reasons I chose that. Wombat Patty. I follow some wombats on Instagram. Oh, they're rescue wombats. I love them. I'm drinking, I don't have any idea how long we're going to stay on here for. I have no schedule. Like, I don't have to leave to do anything. My thumb, I wonder if I'm starting to I watch them too, several wombat Instagram accounts. Yes, I try to just limit myself to a few because I don't want to be overflowing with all kinds of different stuff. So cool that your name is Nancy, like Nancy Drew, isn't it? I don't think that's why I started to read the books when I was a kid. It's just because they were there. And I probably looked at the covers and thought they were pretty cool. My phone is actually on a stack of Nancy Drews. Here, I can show you. I don't have a tripod. So I kind of made my own. I'll show you it, okay? I've given you the first thumbs up. Thank you. I'm not sure how to pronounce your first name. It's Irish, right? Can I just call you S? I'm going to show you my, this is what I have the phone on. I have some crystals here. I've got a stack of Nancy Drews and I have some CDs. And that is what you're on. Please don't fall over, Mary Hopkins. I have the classic Nancy Drew set. It's great, but I love your voice. Thank you. You mean the set of audiobooks? Brassbound Trunk is an original of mine from childhood. The date written inside is June. The chat faded away. Live chat. June 65, and the store in Rhode Island where I bought it. Oh, cool. Like a sticker or a stamp. All 56 books. Yes, you know what? I thought I had all the original RTs, and what's the one I don't have? The Invisible Intruder. I can't believe I don't have that one. I thought I did. The one with the stingray on it. You're gonna need to see my mess here. Mary Hopkins trying to fall over. I'm here. I'm just trying to arrange things. So this is what I've been reading to you from. That's the best one I have read. Invisible Intruder. I wrote inside the front cover where I bought the books. If you send big chunks of text, I can't read them fast. Sorry. I'm not good with this. Like, the chat keeps coming up, and I'm sorry. I'm trying to read everything, and my mom used to do that all the time, and I picked up the habit from her. Hi, the art cart. It's just because I'm not used to this. I'm not someone who does live streams all the time, and I don't really know what I'm doing. There's 6 people in here right now. Should we get started? Because I'm not a person who like talks a lot, so I feel like my mouth's going to get real dry and I'm just going to die from exhaustion. I'm being over dramatic, but okay, yes, the art challenge is still on, but I've extended the deadline to, I hate wearing these glasses. I've extended the deadline. I'll just go like this to read your stuff, okay? May 7th is the deadline now. I have 5 entries so far. You know, I don't know, a lot of you read all the comments. So are you familiar with James Olchak? He's the one who started the Mrs. Dondo thing. And he gave me the idea, or I got the idea to do the art contest, but he keeps mentioning Mrs. Dondo and her $100. And I think it's really funny. And that made me want to do that scene first. I'm a bit late. You're working on yours. Yeah, take your time. I mean, I don't have the prizes ready. I'm not 100% sure how we're going to select the winner. I'm not going to select it myself. Somehow you guys are going to select it, either by like whichever one gets the most likes. I haven't figured it all out yet. So let's get started. We've got lucky 7 people in here. Let's get started with the brass-bound trunk. So I don't know if all of you read the original one. I recorded it, and it is available here on the channel to listen to. That one is from 1940. This is number 17, the brass-bound trunk, and the original text is from 1940. I don't have the book with me right now. Was Nelda the same name from the first one? Mine is the original. Yeah, there are parts and characters I love in the original. But overall, I think I enjoyed this one more. It was a bit kookier. What I really liked in the first one was the villainess and Snowball the cat. And I especially liked the scene where Snowball hissed at whoever the bad lady was, Mrs. Something. She was really snooty and stuff, the mother of whomever. And Snowball hissed at her. Sorry, my neighbor's really loud. You can't hear him, but I can. I think original is Mrs. Jocelyn. Yes, she was fun. But I really like the kid, Bobby, in this one. He's funny, and I love doing kid voices. It's fun. And there was just a lot of like kind of kooky stuff happening in this one. Who was your favorite character in this book, or what was your favorite scene? Nestrelda. Oh, right. It's similar. Did they call her? They called her Neldy, right, in the 1941. I love the cover on this. I love the jewels. That makes this cover for me. Nancy. Nancy was your favorite character? I think she's always going to be the favorite. Nestrelda. Yeah. I assume it's a very old-fashioned name. I don't know its origin, but I don't think I'd ever heard it before. Lavinia. Sometimes my mind just like jumps to another thing and there's no segue. I'm thinking of names that I haven't heard often. My favorite scene is when Nancy opens up the trunk the first time and they pull out the clothes, the disguises, or the time when they find the jewels. I like descriptions of jewels and stuff. Me too. I like it when there's a lot of comedy in a book, in a Nancy Drew book. Also one of my favorite things is food descriptions in any book, really. The jewels, I know. This isn't one of my favorite covers. Like, I don't really like the picture of Nancy too much. I don't like these dark colors, but I love these jewels. So nice. It reminds me kind of Disney's Sleeping Beauty and the book at the beginning that's all jewel encrusted. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. The jewels. I love comedy. Yeah, I really like the part with, what was the bad guy's name? Otto August. When he and Bobby had their little confrontation and Bobby wasn't scared. He was like, you didn't do that. No, you didn't say that. It was really fun. And I also enjoyed the end where he gets caught or he gets apprehended, Otto August, and he's all angry and stuff. Are you guys drinking anything or eating something? So I didn't know how this was going to start. Like, it was set for 4 p.m. And I was like, what? Do I have to press the button myself, or is it just going to start recording? And I had my souvlaki heating up in the oven. And then all of a sudden I went live, and I thought maybe it was just like private, nobody could see it. I always like the scenes with Nancy and her father. And yeah, I like those too. The ones where they're in the house doing house family things. Did the later copies water? Oh, good. I have some of that. Did the later copies have Harry Halifax as a character? Now, was he in here? Or is he in the original? He was in. I got a little confused in this book with all the crew and personnel on the ship. Havelock, and then there was some other guy. The purser. Was he the guy he was talking the finger language with? Was that Harry Halifax? I should write notes, right? I really don't like the art style of these. or they're very simplistic and they don't look very feminine, like they're not wearing pretty dresses and stuff. Sorry, I got to put this chat back on so I can see what you said. No, I don't think so. He's in the 1940 copy. He was the one who lied about knowing Carson Drew. You know, I don't remember every little detail about that book. Sometimes, okay, I know. They're kids' books. Sometimes I get a little confused and I don't know what's going on. Or I have to go back and I'm like, what? What's going on? It's like, yeah, well, this is my first discussion. So for the next one, I'm definitely going to take some notes because I'd like to keep doing this. I think it's fun. This is very informal, which I don't know if you guys like that, but you know, we'll just talk about whatever. I guess it's more fun like that. I don't really like rules. I was going to say something and then I lost my train of thought. What was I just talking about? Oh, look. So mine is the secondhand one. One of my wonderful subscribers sent me so many Nancy Drew books, and this was one of them. So this one was from Pine Glen Library in Burlington, Massachusetts. It has stamped on it. It's in very good condition too. Oh, it's a school. Pine Glen Elementary School. That's probably the first where I read my first Nancy Drew book was in primary/elementary school. It was in the same building, same library, and they had some Nancy Drew books. Again, I don't always remember the story, but I remember from the cover. I did write a few things down about what we could talk about. Let me see. It's in my book. Or maybe I took the paper out. Oh, yeah. I ripped out the paper and threw it in the garbage. Oops. Oh, right. I remember what I was going to say about taking notes. I don't play the new Nancy Drew PC games, but I played a lot of the old ones. I don't like the new format of it. But I always play on Junior Detective. And even then, I always have to go into the forum and get spoilers for how to, like cheats for how to do certain puzzles. I'm not big into the puzzles. What I like is just like, you know, the scenery, the graphics, and doing little tasks like making food and talking to people. But the puzzles you have to do to get from one thing to another, like, oh God, no. Yet I play, well, I don't right now because I don't have my laptop. I'm doing everything on my computer, but I also like hidden object games. A lot of those, like with the pretty scenes where you have to find certain things. But when they first started, they were mostly like just scenes where you have a list and you have to find things. But over the years, they've become much more elaborate, and a lot of them have these puzzles you have to do. Okay. If you guys want to talk about something specific to the book, please, if you have a topic of discussion, please suggest it and we can talk about it. Okay, this picture, you remember I wasn't born, but something that I've watched documentary about and something that frightens me but fascinates me is the Munich Olympics from 1972 when the Israeli, I can't remember, wrestling team, I think, were taken hostage by these dudes. And this picture reminds me of the terrorist on the balcony. And it really scares me. Those are the guys who pushed Nelda and Nancy off the ship. Let's talk about that scene. That was kind of fun, right? It's crazy. I mean, I think they would have been dead meat. I do to have you played. It's a hidden object game. Oh, I don't really know all of them. There's so many. I wish the chat would stay up. It keeps fading away. Live chat. Stay there, please. I remember those Olympics. Yeah, I wasn't born yet, but I think I had a hardcover book about the Olympics, and it had a picture, a part about that, and it had that black and white picture of the terrorist guy with the thing over his head on the balcony, and it scared me. And then I watched a few years ago a very, very good documentary about it, but that's not really kid friendly, so I should get back to the book. Oh, do you like my earrings? Totally unrelated, right? I made these earrings. They're knit. Well, the top is knit with yarn, and then the bottom is yarn that I made, upcycled yarn, made of old clothes or fabric. I don't wear them very often. I have a whole bunch, but I just felt like putting them on. I'm just sitting here. Am I a good host? Next time we do this, I'm going to be more prepared and organized. This is more like a keeping all the characters straight. Yeah. So did I. Thank you. Oh, hi, Alan. They're so light. Was it yesterday I had earrings on? Yeah, and I bought a pair of earrings yesterday at an antique shop, and the lady was like, "Oh, I like the earrings you have on," and I forgot what they were. I was like, "Oh, right, okay." Yeah, I'm gonna have a notebook that is solely for taking notes. It's not gonna have other things like this one that I keep track of the chapters that I've done. I also keep track of knitting, and I make like grocery lists and put phone numbers and stuff in it. So it's just very disorganized. I don't know. I did a practice live last night. Four of you were in here, and it was fun. I was just goofing around, but I had a fun time. Okay. I remember when I did the video of the big scrapbook style Nancy Drew book that I have. And was it Mystery of the 99 Steps? I did a little video of that page. Yes, you were. Thanks for doing this. Oh, it's fun. I've wanted to do a live for a while. I'm just really shy, and I don't really know how everything works. And I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I wanted it to be good. But I think it's just going to get good if I practice. The same as with recording audiobooks. Like when I go back and listen to my first one, now I'm looking at you because I'm looking all over the place. The Clue of the Broken Locket, I sound so different, and I really can hear the improvement. I'm looking forward to doing, some of you know that I'm going to be doing a collaboration soon, whenever I have a chunk of time where I can do the entire thing without taking breaks. The Clue of the Broken Locket with another Nancy Drew narrator here on YouTube. I have a Nancy Drew book called Clues for Real Life. Yeah, I think I've seen that one. There's a whole bunch of Nancy Drew books that I want. I really want the cookbook. First of all, I was born in the 70s, in 1978, and I have a lot of nostalgia for that decade. I don't know if I was born in 78, so I had 2 years in the 70s. I probably don't actually have real memories of them, but just that time and like the interior design, the music, I have a soft spot for, and the Nancy Drew cookbook is so 70s. Okay, I insist that we talk more about this book. Let me go through it and just see. Oh yeah, Rod Havelock. He was the assistant purser, right? He totally had the hots for Nancy. Ned is at the end of this book, so she is dating Ned in this. Do you think Nancy was flirting with Rod? I don't think so. I think if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't flirt with other people. Nancy takes a lot of liberties, and we don't see Ned doing stuff alone. So we don't know how he acts when Nancy's not around. But I have a feeling he's much more, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. Not faithful. I don't think she's unfaithful, but I'm pretty sure he's definitely jealous a lot. And I have a feeling that when she's not around and he's hanging out with other girls, he has Nancy on his mind. What do you think? You think Rod Havelock and Nancy Drew snogged in the baggage hold? Oh, there was one part that disturbed me in this book. I used to have pet rats. Yeah, do you like him in the books? Ned in the books? I've come to very much like him. I didn't used to because, I don't know, I just enjoy having Nancy, Bess, and George. And it's just, sometimes I find it too much when there's all 6 of them together. But I like Ned. I think I like his personality a lot. That he is ever faithful to Nancy. She takes, I was going to say she takes advantage of his willingness to do everything for her. Like, he does so much for her, right? And he never questions it. And I think sometimes she does take advantage of that, knowing that he will never say no to her. Hold on one second. Well, no, I don't have to get the book, but the next one I'll be reading after I finish the 13th Pearl is going to be The Secret in the Old Attic, which was requested, the revised text. I'm on chapter 19 of it, reading it myself for the first time. I don't think I read it when I was a kid. I don't remember the cover, so. But I love it. Like from the first page, I was like, this is great. Effie is in it. Effie was in the original Brass Bound Trunk. She is a housekeeper who is very flighty. Well, she's in The Secret of the Old Attic. I like her. I like her a lot. So I'm looking forward to reading that one. Yeah, someday I would like to have all the originals because I really don't like the cover of I'm going to go get the book. Hold on a sec. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. The Partridge family were neither partridges nor a family. Discuss. Okay, I've got it here. Oh, look. I have my Life 18 necklace on. It's not a dog. Let me catch up with what you said here. Love The Secret in the Old Attic. Effie is in the movies. Classic. Oh, she's the housekeeper. Right. I remember the ones with my favorite ones with Bonita Granville. I remember her. She's not Hannah. Cool. Sometimes Ned and Nancy see more friends versus, right. Effie was a bit absent-minded. Yeah, she is. Okay, so this is the cover of the revised text, Secret in the Old Attic. I really don't like this. It's got the creepy skeleton hand. Nancy looks scared. Oh, it's just kind of scary. Yeah, I didn't make that connection from the Effie in the books. Effie, the housekeeper. I wondered why she wasn't Hannah. And I guess it's like for more comic relief, right? Because she's not like Hannah at all. So I am right here. I love the cover from the original one. That's a classic. I think I read that one years ago, but can't remember what it's about. Well, okay, I think we've strayed from the brass-bound trunk. Are you okay with that? It says there's only one person in here, but I think that's a lie. Would you like me to read the synopsis? So there's two mysteries, two cases going on here. Nancy's working on one of Carson's cases, and that part isn't as fun, but it's still interesting, and they're connected. I see Jada here also. Okay, yeah, it's lying about how many people are here. I can't edit this. The Secret in the Old. Let me pretend I'm doing it. Nancy Drew Mystery Stories, number 21, The Secret in the Old Attic, by Carolyn Keane. Nancy Drew races against time to unravel the clues in a dead man's letters. If she succeeds, Philip March and his little granddaughter can be saved from financial ruin. Following the obscure clues, Nancy undertakes a search for some unpublished musical manuscripts, which she believes are hidden in the dark, cluttered attic of the rundown March mansion. But someone else wants them enough to put many frightening obstacles in Nancy's way. I know what the obstacles are, but I'm not telling. It takes courage and ingenuity for the alert young detective to discover the significance of the skeleton with the upraised arm, and to find the source of the spooky sounds of music in the old attic. Startling developments await Nancy when she aids her lawyer father in doing some detective work on a case involving a stolen formula for a unique silk making process. I think we're going to learn about silk making in this book. We're going to have a few pages about the silk making process. How she outwits a trio of ruthless thieves and solves the March's problems, as well as her father's case, makes exciting reading. It's true. My copy of Secret in the Old Attic is 1944. Oh, right. It says in here. And Wombat too. Hi, folks. Yep. It says copyright 1970, 1944. Copyright 1970. Simon and Schuster. Chapter 1. I feel like reading to you guys now. I'm like, forget about the brass-bound trunk. Would you like me to read to you? Show of hands. I'll wait. This is a lot of talking for me. I'm just going to sit here for a while. I can show you things. Like I could show you knitting. I could show you other books. I could put my hat on. Want to see my summer hat? I am a hat person. I love hats. Let me show you my summer hat. This is my summer hat. I put a flower on it. Sometimes I stick a pin here so I can see where I'm going. You have to get it right in the right spot. Okay. I'm looking at stuff, wondering what I can show you. Oh, well, I've started knitting a top. Now, you know, I knit tiny things like dolls and little things. So this is huge to me. This is the bottom of my top. Also, I never measure and I don't really count. So this might not fit me. I'm definitely going to finish it. If it doesn't fit me, it will fit somebody in the world. So I'll just give it to someone or sell it. Genius. It's cotton. It's to match a skirt that I made a couple of years ago. So it's a summer thing. Oh, if it's too big at the bottom, I'm just going to put elastic in it. I kind of have an idea of how I want it to look. Would you like me to read? I have so many books and I really had fun reading that synopsis too, and I want to read more. So if you want me to read to you, please say yes. The chat's gone. I don't know what's going on. Nobody's saying anything. You've gone silent. Let me check my battery. Make sure it's, oh, I'm at 94. Why am I at 94? I should be at 100 because I'm charging. Oh, okay. I'm not charging, but I didn't move anything. Why am I not charging, you guys? How come I don't see any chat messages and I'm not charging even though I'm plugged in? Did the internet break? I hope not. I'm getting hot, so I'm just going to open the window again. Are you guys here? I'm going to go off first. Can I go off for a second and come back? If somebody's here, please say hello. Please say you're here. I don't know why I went unplugged. Let me check the wall. My outlets are horrible. It's not charging. It's all plugged in. Nobody's saying anything. I'm getting scared. Can I pause the live? Does anyone know anything about YouTube? Okay. You're going to look at my ceiling for a minute, okay? I'm going to come right back, okay? Okay. I'm going to come right back.